following a report ruling one way or the other.
I need you.
Hey, mate, what you need down there, you freaking total?
Hey, it's the universe.
Wanker! Wanker boy!
Hey, I know, you gotta be easy on me. I'm sensitive today. Back from Canada.
Canada, eh? Well, I bet that was
It was a total fiasco.
Hey. We'd like you to put your hands together for the man, the myth, and the anti-curmudgeon. The one, the only, the douchebag cunt. It's your good old boy, Frank Freaking Nature.
Well, alright. Oh, jeez Louise. I will tell you, we are in fact somewhere over the rainbow. Doing some visualization. Come on, straight back. Same as before. Come on, motherfucker. Well, anyway, it's that time. This is my heart out to you as your diligent host, the man, the myth, the anti-curmudgeon, your boy, me, Frank Freak of Nature. And these graphics are brought to you by the almighty Winamp, which has been flying tunes from me to you since the very beginning. A humble beginning here in Brooklyn. And we're gonna see if we can, yes! And now we have locked in the magenta, green, and purple. The UV purple, nonetheless. Look at it. Look at all the glory. Oh, no luck there. Let's see if we can come up here and get some. I guess I could have just bounced right on there. Oh, yes. The word is fucking. Today, we are breaking on episode 23 here. Nibon San. So Sanjuni, 23. Sanjuni, 23. Sanjuni, it sounds like 23. 23. Sanjuni. Ichi, Sanji, Godo, Kosichi, Ajiku, Juju, Ichi, Juni, Jusan, Jushi, Jugodo, Jushi, Jusichi, Juhachi, Juku. Niju, Nijuichi, Nijusan, or San Juichi. Oh, San Juichi is 31. San Juichi, 21. I'm just making shit up. But today, this is the episode 23. And we swear a little bit, because I have really tried to refrain from just barbarically, cunningly, and with any ill attempt to vernacularize, to wildly gesticulate, to postulate in the verbiage. Come on. If I started getting all funky, like, 90s wigger, like, yo, dog, what's up, man? Like, we've been chilling. It's like...
No. Let me stop you right there, mates. It's completely, utterly unacceptable for you to...
Oh, come on, G. It's totally cool.
If you think so. But anyway, this is episode 23, and we want you guys to snap, crackle, and pop your hips. Because we're going to get into, well, the almighty apex theory. And I think I'm just going to drop a phone call in the laps of these boys and girls, because there'd be nothing funnier than having the band on the line while getting a copyright strike.
Yes, those copyright strikes are dicks. But you know what? They've got to keep this giant pond pure of any contaminants. And if there's one thing that we know is, well, the contaminants are abundant. I have only a few tattoos. You'll probably never see my back, butt, chaps, or thighs, because, you know, that's just weird. We're not making porno here. We're not. Song 489, fucking part 0150, 2019. And I think that was 0105, because there's no 50 date in the calendar. It's as many days as I've, what the crap? I can never keep up. These cats here in Brooklyn, they're in, they're out, they're in, they're out. They're freaking street cats, man. They got deals to make. They got people to, like, provide. Whoa. Oh, thank dry goodness. I was in the Batcave. Ding 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 Batman. I mean, I'm trying to not give away the fun.
What are you talking about, hippie? Me, the universe, your inner monologue, the deep dark depths of your mind where you find out that you're a white wizard running down this mini quest trying to pave the checkered way and get naked as often as possible, and, well, rein in those vibes, and to never fear the Reaper, but to be the Reaper of the Reaver. Alright, you nighttime birds, this is the Heavy Metal Happy Hour, power number 23, where we say fuck a lot. We're getting him out because I'm 24.
It's totally clean.
It's just a bit oofy. It's a bit oofy. Oh, shall fear death. Yeah, of course it is.
I always loved that. Back in the early days where you could tell the guitar player at the Troubadour, hey, Mr. Guitar Player, double fuck you. You wouldn't even have to swear at them, but you could. You were fully authorized by the church and state, most importantly, God. I mean, there's just nothing to it like, for real. You would give people looks where they knew their career, they had, it was the truth. We really actually weren't as abusive as we could have been. I got a couple buddies that were, you guys will remain nameless. All you fucking wankers! Every one of you! Sean, Nick, fucking Zane, fucking who was that goddamn dude? The two idiots that you will remain nameless, because fuck both of you. Fucking Bobby Crown and Eric Regan. You guys are all fucking ridiculous wizards, but drove me nonsensibly insane with all of this semantical rhetoric. So much fear in doing the technical craft that the psychological warfare began. So it was telling guitar players, oh, why don't you take your guitar from volume 5 to volume 3 for an example, and then have to do a basic subtraction of 2. And all they knew is that they fucked this up in front of the band will never trust them again with any nuances of any said outfit. And then we were back there just laughing because no matter how hard you begged, if you got a volume adjustment, we give it to you. You'd be like, oh yeah, that's it. We take it away. Fucking slowly ease it out, pump you up, and then deflate, because you can't. You'd have to. It's like when they fill those clear pastries, those giant dough. Not giant. They're like this big. They inject all the chung 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 chung. It's like a really good, and they make flower leaves, kind of like these leaves of my epic logo today, which is just fucking awesome. But the purpose of this show was to bring fresh cuts, deep cuts. And this, let me tell you, is as deep as it comes. My buddy Carlos, I could throw any drum beat at him and he would riff me to death. Oh, listen to Buddy Boy go. I'm going to bring that way down. I had a couple buddies suggest that this would be a much more reasonable volume for the background music to be at. And I can still see that it's banging at -30, which is obscenely loud. So we're just going to back it way down there. -42, baby. Really peaking out at -35. A little less dominant. But I can't even begin to tell you how cruel we were to some of you assholes. There's a band called Lavender Rock and Lake Otter or something. Like, your real names, I think, are close to that, but I'm not going to even begin to do a shout out. It is, bands would bring like octave bells and a floor tom, and they'd be like, just amplify the crap out of those. It'd be like, ding dong, bing bang, boom, bing, like a failed Bjork intro every time. And then there'd be some fucking Goomba playing a floor tom right next. So it was like a trap kit of death. It was just an evil, most unacceptably barbaric trap kit of death. Oh, I like that. The energy shooting out of my head. It's much easier when you don't. Video. It's flying around us at all points on the train. Every day that you're on the train, that we're on the train together, we're all pointing our cameras like, I see you, man. Look into the eye of the sun. You love the sun. Most awesome double timer. This is called double time. Alright. Now that I'm totally a DUI, it's a good thing I'm not driving anywhere. And neither are you, you cocksucker. It's one of the biggest skeeters. I can't fib you, this show is being filmed in a place where mosquitoes did not die in the winter. Bang. Oh, that's a cool trick. I mean, it'll eventually rot the core! But that is the All Sacred Timer. That is usually in the background to remind me that this is the Heavy Metal Happy Hour of Power, that I am Frank Freak of Nature, and that I'm here to serve you some of the finest deep cuts, some of the most horrendously awesome metal riffs, at reasonable volumes so you don't find yourself wanting to tear your headphones out of your head, throw them at the dude in front of you who's holding up a goddamn 100 cameras. Today I counted the amount of times I got on somebody's video or in their shot. It's like my new thing in the city. Like if you're like super photographing, I'm like the inadvertent photobomb master where it's just like me flipping my hair really big, so there's just going to be this big ball. It's like Swamp Thing 2020. We may have to eat a gator live on the air. We're going to get ourselves a gator, we're going to zip tie it to another gator, we're going to throw it in the back of your pickup truck. Can you imagine that? The living death organism. Never, ever turn down a nice Michelob Ultra. Yeah. Now this is another Carlos and the Frank. You can see the... now I would never want to sell out to any product companies and be... well, hang on. Oh, this Michelob Ultra is just so good. Oh, I don't often have a beer, but when I do, it's because we lost somebody. And lately, a lot of people have been dying. So many people have been dying. I don't know why all of my friends are dying, but I don't want to die. I'm sure you don't want to die. I'm not ready to find out what's on the other side. I will tell you, these graphics have got to go. Oh, wow. Metal. Oh, the blocks. I love these blocks. And again, I'd like to thank Winamp and all the engine makers, all the fractal extraordinaires. Oh, especially this guy. Bleed from my head. The magical hemoglobic modes. The interdimensional multiverse of things out there being amazing. There is a disco ball behind my head. We have to stop and acknowledge disco mania over here. Now, as this drags ever onward, we were talking about swearing. We were talking about, yes, the blastiness. It can't be silent, not with this level of good stuff. Now, I mentioned death, dying, but that's one of the reasons to swear. It's one of the reasons to find yourself like, wondering what the hell you're doing in life. And it's when you over-homogenize. Oh, this is beautiful. You don't jump on the server and we're gonna have to wait. Queue position. So we're talking to 79.91.112.64 on port 27960. If you guys want to jump on, have a good time. Try not to blow up the server. Yeah, this could be a minute. And it's also, it appears to be redded out. Whenever you see that red, oh, let's go back. Big shout out to Zenity. I mean, it was red, but orange, really dark orange, which would indicate that there's a full survey. God, I love this. I love this riff. Oh my God, it's Doom 1, bro. Holy shit. This is amazing. I've been playing this server for years, and I'm like, I hope at some point somebody just does Doom 1. And then here it actually is. I'll be the judge of that. Oh, hats off to you guys. And to our bass playing buddy who's, a root canal took out one of our friends. And until we get all the reports back, I'm not going to be running my mouth anymore. But when your dentist tells you to take it easy, Fuck, I guess he should take it easy, man. Gave himself a fucking heart attack, I bet. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Non-Hodgkin's has been linked to environmental toxins. Agricultural workers, landscapers, private homeowners can be exposed to these toxins frequently. If you have blood cancer as a result of these toxins, well, you need to make a phone call. God, this is terrible. It's another reason why you shouldn't snort drywall. Man, now I want another plate. That shit was so expensive. It was like 15, 18 bucks a plate. I should have gone. I couldn't fucking eat that much. I'm so honored to be able to throw this show at you guys. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but it's really, really magical. I always love the, this recording is 20 years old. Back when you used to have to use a CDR to make a live recording, this was all burnt right down to a CD. Live from a mixing console, live from human beings. I don't know why this file is breaking. Oh, well, you know what that means. Love the ones you're with. I'm gonna queue up a phone call and see if I can get some of the Apex boys on the line. Give me a minute or two. I bet we can. I'm gonna let this play. Oh, come on, God, pick up.
I hope you're having a great day. Leave me a message after the tone.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Oh, Dee Dee, it's time to get you on the air. I forgot to pre-warn you, but you guys you got his number now. You give him a call out there and you tell him you get your ass on the air. All right, we're going back to this tune. Call me back, Dave.
If you are satisfied with your message,
Ha! I know you're busy, but you're live. I just wanted to drag your ass out onto the air. Say hello to 12 human beings.
Hello, 12 human
Excellent, excellent. Well, at some point in the next week or two, we're going to get you, we'll get it scheduled and get it right, but this is awesome. I wanted to see if I could break through. We broke through. Everybody a monkey high five for Mr. David Copey in there.
What up?
How the hell you doing, sir?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Fucking great, man.
What's going on?
I just got back from Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking Canada. They held my
What are you doing in Canada?
fucking hookers.
Okay. Canadian hookers or American hookers?
Unfortunately, American hookers that made it through customs to hook in Canada. Unfortunately, no, working, doing the sound thing, doing sound.
Yeah, that's awesome, brother.
Well, listen,
You coming out for Houston or?
I was supposed to, and I got a big little call for work. So let's not talk about me. Let's talk about the potential of an Apex Theory reunion. What's up with that?
I mean, as of right now, nothing. So I don't know what to do.
I know. I'm gonna have to get my little.
It's so funny because I was just hanging out with an old friend of mine who is a very big Apex Street fan, whatever. I've known this kid for 20 years, and he literally spent a good half an hour talking about how he would help with that reunion, how he would help
Oh!
everything we need.
Hey, listen, there's a bunch of us, and I'm still always pro bono because there's some kind of like payoff at the end of life that you get just from like giving to such good people. It's like I couldn't believe how many adventures we had that were like so out there and so amazing. And there was the kid one time that was fucking deaf, David. He couldn't hear a thing, and he's like, the way you made it feel, your band that you mix sound for is so amazing. You remember, he gave us Leonard Skinner shirts he stole from Kmart because he could do it. No, well, how's Mount Helium doing? Because you have quite an outfit or two in the mix. It's not only the Apex Theory. There is so many great adventures, and I know you've been what's the new project called? It's Mount Helium, correct?
No, and 10 to the end.
Oh, I'm an idiot! I knew this, people. There's only 9 people. We've lost 3 people. Oh wait, we're up 24. I'm making this shit up, but we are live on the stream, and it will be watched by people.
Look at you. Look at you. Live on the stream. I'm driving through LA, and you got me live on the stream. I love it.
Dude, it's happening. You can actually. But Antenna the End is one of the most. It's like Attila the Hunt. But Antenna the End, it's going to be the end of us. Are these digital airwaves? And I think we got a hold of them because the Republicans were so backwards in this last 4 years that we were able to get a hold of technology because they weren't able to. I mean, that's just bullshit again. But Antenna the End is. Are you guys playing anywhere in the greater Los Angeles area anytime soon?
We just actually played the Viper in July, and I just
Wow.
we're working on a record, dude. We're working on a record.
How's the new studio? Yeah, how's the new place?
It's awesome.
Oh.
It's so awesome. I'm so excited about it.
Dude.
Toys of the Masses.
Yeah.
That's what we're calling it.
Oh, I know.
Toys of the Masses studio.
Toys of the Masses.
Yeah, Toys of the Masses. It's good, man.
Well,
Follow on Instagram, the whole thing.
Well, we'll schedule something. I just realized you're driving, and we should not be engaging in any kind of motifs.
It's very dangerous.
Yeah, you get back to work. I love you so much. This has been the coolest 5 minutes of the Heavy Metal Happy Hour Power with Frank Freak of Nature. That's Dave from the Apex Theory, Antenna the End, and of course, Toys for the Masses. And you focus. Are you on the freeway right now? Tell me what freeway you're on.
No, I'm just driving down Hollywood Way in Burbank. Good old
Oh,
Hollywood Way.
dude, you're chilling like Bob Dylan, man. You're all right. He's safe, everybody. He's safe. I somehow imagine you going like 87 miles an hour in a DeLorean getting ready to hit 88 on the fucking 5 freeway.
We're at Victory and Hollywood Way. Somebody won't stop me now.
No,
Look at that.
I'll be out there very soon. It's taken me a while to get my shit together, but goddamn it, if I'm not vibrating, Dave, I'll talk to you soon, and call me like this week when you have some time, and we'll set up a time.
Alright, love you, Frank.
I love you too. Okay, peace. Unbelievable. How do I send him the link of it live? I could probably do that. YouTube. Now that was Dave. That was that is the most legendary bass player you will ever in any way come in contact with. And this has been a sweet, sweet, sweet nothing. I want to see if I can find, I'm not even allowed to play the stuff because it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Oh, it's Brother Dave. Oh, what a miracle worker. Now that guy is Super Tundra. Oh, we've been to hell and back 30 ways from Sunday. Oh, hippie boy. Oh.
This has been another episode of that Metal Happy Hour Powers. This is all the universe.
Yeah, you're pretty cool, universe.
Can you imagine all of you people under my scope? One simple IP address, internet protocol on the IT superhighway. And that's not internet tech. What is it, guys?
Information tech! Alright!
Yeah, not very safe.
Well, anyway, we were talking about all the good, the bad, and the super ugly. Me being those, I'm gonna see if I can find the. I almost stuck the other end in my mouth. That would have been great. Ta-da! Magic lighting effects. See if I can fucking... Jesus. I hope you guys drop off after this. There you go. Alright, I think I did it. I think I did it. Well, it did it. Did it like we did it, like we did it. Did it like we did it, like we did it, yeah. So,
Since we're not allowed to play the Apex theory, what are we gonna do? Mortal man?
I'm not sure. That's part of the show is the live music. Even if it's pre-recorded. I guess I can play some of the old recordings I made. I mean, I just don't know how a product could be more awesome, more pure than Fruit Punch Gatorade. No booze. There was no booze, it was actually a prop beer. Such a dork. Hollywood Way in Burbank. My old... Man, I spent so much time out there. I used to, like, put... Spiritual, or is it Enthroned Darkness Triumphant from Demu, and just like creep around Burbank, and like nobody would bother me, like boom bottles, boom bottles, boom bottles, go. Then I found this band, the Apex Theory, and was bestowed the magical power of mixing them for hundreds, dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of shows. So many shows.
How many shows?
Dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of shows. So many goddamn shows. Oh, it feels good to swear. I think swearing is going to be part of the show. I know a lot of you people out there get offended. You get. I love it. It's not even budging. Look at that. It's forever. Man, I gotta get this. I gotta stop fidgeting. Hi, I'm Frank, freak of nature, and I've been grateful to have a little wash off our jaws. Oh, I'm so tired. Well, that's Brother Dave. I double banged him. He picked up on number 2. That's a good thing about a real friend is if it's really important, they'll pick up on number 2, make sure you're all right. And then second, they'll always listen to your message. But my message to you guys is love the ones you're with. Reach out to somebody you love. And this has been episode 23 of the Heavy Metal Happy Hour of Power, where I believe we're going to get into the Killing Joke, but that's going to be a little ways down the road. I wanted to thank you guys. That was a setup. This is a setup. Let's see if we can find something to close out this barbarian. Oh, I can just jump over here into the media library since it's not. And then we can play. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's one of my favorite demos I've ever made. This is Guy and Sarah Rath and I playing drums, and I ran a little studio in Burbank. That's the sign that this episode is drawn to a close. When the visualizer proceeds to fail and the track does not roll, then we've got to find ourselves something else to do, because this is not the way the cookie crumbles. I mean, that's not doing anything. What's going on back there? Alright, well, we'll just get rid of this shit. I mean, that's all of 50 cents. Jesus Christ, come on! Fucking right click, man! You guys are actually fucking assholes. Fuck you, you fucking hacker fucking cunts. I've always, fucking, ever since the fucking very fucking first machine, we all got on the BBSs and fucking dudes are already trying to get their fucking dicks in you. Fuck you, you fucking pervert motherfuckers. Most of you Republicans, a lot of fucking Democrats, and I'm gonna tell you something. Fuck you, you fucking evil politicians. You bunch of fucking sissy cunts. Fuck. Yeah, we're such sissies, we're gonna shut... You already win. You already win by cheating. Everybody just fucking cheats. And on that note, we're gonna chop the end off of this show. Sorry about that, Brother Dave. I think you may have stopped and pulled over to tune in, and I think I got nervous. But it is my high honor to bicker about the evil function of the United States government. You guys have all been at one point or another a part of it. He actually remembers this band. This is Guyana there, Davo. And her girlfriend Sarah. Oh god, they used to have the best fights. You guys used to have the most amazing fights. I have so many on tape. Fucking work! Oh, come on and be a computer. What a fucking dick of a life. Jesus Christ. Alright. I've had enough. I don't know why the 64 gigs of RAM in this machine are not enough to push out a little this and a little that. Where we're gonna take it to the sign. Well, the beginning of the show, episode 23 of the Heavy Metal Happy Hour of Power with me, Frank Freak of Nature Beasley. Well, we talked about swearing, and I swear I didn't mention that it was to Relieve some of the pain, some of the anguish, some of the anger that you may feel deep in your heart, your mind, your body, your soul. When you lose somebody that you love a lot. And that's actually the best ever is me just as a headless, just a microphone. Talking in crevasse. Love the ones you're with. Make sure you get rid of all these Democrats and Republicans and left-wingers and right-wingers and extremists and Nazis and anybody that hates anybody for anything different than just them being bad. If you're bad, you can be hated. But if you're just plain good, maybe not the right color, not the right creed, didn't come from the right sector, screw you. And definitely take it light, because I'm a little maudlin. I just went from here to Newark, all the way back to Florida, back to Newark to Canada, back to Newark to Florida, back to Brooklyn. 5 days. That's crazy. That's actually just mental illness, like personified. I mean, they paid me a good chunk of change. See you, Mr. Taxman, suck it. You and your bad voting processes. You get like 38%. It drives me nuts. So, before I completely drive all you guys off the porch, go listen to some Antenna the End, some Apex Theory, and some Mount Helium. From my good buddy Dave, the bass master. Hey, you hang on a second out there, hooker. Yes, I don't condone sex workers, but if women or men want to get paid for sex, I think that's perfectly okay. Now, on a final note, Toys for the Masses on Instagram. I'm Frank Freakin' Nature. This is episode 23. Say goodnight, Gracie!
Good night, Gracie.
Thanks for tuning in.